What's happening, junk removal people? Brian Boyle, TriCityJunkRemoval.com. And speaking of .com, the website will be up and running in about 1 week. Today is the day before Thanksgiving 2019. We put the final tweaks to the website builder today. We should have it back and ready to go around December 1st. So really looking forward to that. Super happy with the way it's looking. And ready to go. Man, the junk removal business is a little different than the other businesses I have. You know, I've told you I'm a general contractor sort of by day and a junk removal guy filling in the gaps. And just super slammed today with sort of run up to Thanksgiving. We have both sides of the family over to our house at Thanksgiving, and busy at the building side of stuff with trying to get people moved in for Christmas. And then just the weather's been awful. Almost got stuck at the dump yesterday, and I'm in a big four-wheel drive, lifted, big tires deal, dump trailer. Saw people in two-wheel drive pickups stuck all over the dump yesterday. So anyway, busy day today with life, work, and everything else. And then we had just two junk jobs on the schedule, but we had an eviction clean out today. Small. The guy had carried the stuff out 2 days ago with the sheriff around, and he just needed us to haul it off. He had to leave it there for 48 hours, so we were just hauling it off to the dump, and we had agreed on a price 2 days ago, and I knew by the time we got there some of it would be gone. When we do junk removals in that area, that little sort of neighborhood of Johnson City, I mean, if people put stuff out at the street, somebody picks a lot of it up. I mean, even just nasty stuff, but whatever, to each their own. I'm not judging. But so anyway, we go over to this junk job today, and sure enough, we get there. There's a couch missing and a table missing, but it was still basically a half a load. We made it work, and the dude was still thrilled that we came and did it, because let me tell you what, man, that was a special kind of stink. I think I've got a strong stomach, and oh my God, just thinking about it's kind of turning my stomach, to be honest. But it was mostly bagged up and stuff, and but the bags were tearing. There had been some rain on it, and there was bugs and stuff all over it, cockroaches and maggots, I guess, and food and just decaying stuff. And the good news is that the job only took us 11 minutes from the minute we jumped out of the truck until we got back in. It was exactly 11 when we got out of the truck, and it was 11:11 when we got back in the truck. So that's the good news, and that the guy paid us, and it was great. But and he agreed. He's got several rental houses. He's going to call us for the rest of them, he said. But man, when he pulled up to pay us, first he couldn't believe we were already done, because we try to be fast, man, with any of them. And we're probably a little faster on this one just because the smell was so bad. I mean, I had to just, I don't think I have enough hand sanitizer in my truck, man. And just as soon as we left, stopped at a gas station, washing up a little bit and stuff. But you know, long story short, I had told him when he showed up to pay us, I said, hey man, when we got here, the windows and the front door of your house were wide open. It poured all night long. And he said, yeah, I know, we're trying to air it out. You know, they really didn't damage the house, but there's a smell in it. And so I said, all right. So then, as my helper was putting the tarp on the trailer, I thought, well, because I have some rentals myself, I said, let me go take a look at this house and see if I want to get into some of this lower end rental stuff. You know, our stuff is typically new, sort of to the higher end of the rental market. And I'm here to tell you, I have walked into my last eviction house that somebody doesn't pay me to walk into, because I turned around and I took like 3 steps into the den, and from the front door, and I was afraid to go in another room because I was sure there was something dead, maybe a human even. I don't know what was in that house. I have no idea. Don't want to know. Could barely go to lunch, you know, after, you know, later. I had a lunch appointment today that I had to keep, and I'm scarred for life, man, but you know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But anyway, it rained so hard last night that there was no way we were going to the dump. And so fortunately, like I've told you in another video, we keep a large roll-off dumpster from the city, waste management roll-off dumpster here for just this type of thing. When we can't get to the dump, or we don't have a full load, or it's below the minimum, we'll just take the stuff and use one of our machines to throw it in a dumpster that we have. And it's super cost effective, guys, and it keeps you running on days like today where there's no way you were getting in and out of the dump, even in a four-wheel drive vehicle. I mean, it wasn't going to happen today. I just know it because I've been there on days where it barely rained, and it's hard enough in four-wheel drive. You're overheating your transmission and stuff, and guys in two-wheel drives just can't do it. So anyway, that's what we try to be. The way I'm trying to build this service, this junk removal business, is I want people to look at me as a liaison between their white-collar world and the blue-collar world. I'm somewhere in the middle. I don't mind working hard, but we've had some success, and so I can talk to the white-collar folks and I can talk to the blue-collar folks just the same. I love them all, and I don't mind doing the jobs that other people maybe don't want to do or they'd rather pay you to do. I just put my mind right and we go do them. And so we show up. We send two strong, clean-cut guys. A lot of time it's me. I don't know how strong I am, but we go and get it done. So that's what we try to do for people, and try to be that Johnny on the spot for them to take care of the things that they'd rather not take care of themselves. And I think it's a great service for people. Love doing, this guy's going to throw us all of his clean outs after people move out or get evicted. And, he was thrilled that he found us, and, I'm thrilled that he found us. So, but anyway, and then I wanted to also just touch bases with you just real quickly here on the machine side of the business, and encourage you, beg you to get into the machine business, because it's going to open your world to a whole slew of demolition jobs that you can't do. And yes, you can rent the machines, but here's the way I want you to look at it. If you're paying your helper $15 an hour, okay, and he's full-time, that's $30,000 a year before you even load him up with insurance, workers' comp, FICA, all the matches, all that crap. You're at 30 grand. You got to add more onto that. But for that same dollar amount, you can buy a machine, a used machine, good quality, maybe just out of warranty, and open your world up to jobs that you cannot do without. And yes, you can rent them. And I encourage you to rent them to get started, and then just save, and buy one of those machines. I don't encourage you to do it with leverage. Buy it for cash, and then keep that machine running as much as possible. Guys, we're doing everything with those machines. That machine is staying just as busy as we are on the junk removal side, and it's like 10, each job with those is like 10 junk removal jobs each time. So, and like I said, the machines don't bitch, and if they do, you just trade it in for another one. They show up every day. They're happiest when they're working. Use them, get some, and it's a lot easier to find a high-quality guy to run your machine than it is to find a guy that wants to go do junk removal jobs all day. I'm just telling you. That's just a fact. So do it. Get into it. I encourage you. And if you want to just be a solopreneur where you kind of do junk jobs some days and machine jobs some days yourself, do that too. I mean, it's just a better way to do the business. It's better. You're going to make more money. You have less headaches. You're going to make people happy. You're going to make yourself happy. Do those things. But guys, subscribe to my channel, please. We're going to try to grow this business. I'm going to start talking to you about my end game for this business, which is selling it. And I want you to stay tuned. I'm going to show you exactly how we do it, and it applies to just about any service business. It's one thing I know is the service business. So stick with us, hit subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Tell me your junk removal. What's your nastiest junk removal job that you've done, and did you price it right? Were you happy with it when it was over? Holler at us. And if you're looking for junk removal, hit me up at 423-791-4273, or get on our website if it's after December 1st, and give us a call. We'll get you cleaned up, get you taken care of. You'll be happy you called us. Thanks.